So you do have to be careful with some of this stuff, especially the dimensional thinking and the mentalizing of the universe and the Akashic records. As if you're not wired a certain way and you don't grasp an understanding for this stuff and you start experimenting with the concepts, then let's say you go looking for the Akashic records deep in your mind, and you haven't got the wiring right. You could lose yourself in there, and then you could lose physical functionality because you're so deep in your mind and you can't find your way fully back, and you could go insane. You could lose your mind. You have to be aware that the mind is endless, like the sky and the Akashic records. Like, there's no end to it. Everything's connected. You don't hit a wall or come to an end of it and then go, all right, that's the end of that. Okay, this is my mind. Let's fill it up. This thing is like infinitely more powerful than you can even begin to conceptualize. So you do have to be careful with your thinking. And the same goes in the thinking in the high frequency range and the low frequency range. If we follow a set of rules that guides our thinking, our perpetual subconscious and conscious thinking, all the way, the whole gamut, all our whole thinking. So there's no like little thoughts in the background that are coming from the darker place. If you concentrate and you control your mind, you can really create a beautiful mind. But if you don't, and you let it go astray, and you let it be filled with dark, deceptive things that are dark in nature, then man, that's going to be the reflection of your mind, is going to be the reflection of you, and that's going to give you your reflections of life and how you perceive everything, So you have to bring the light in to push those little dark demons out so that you can create a heavenly mind. But you need to believe in heaven to be able to create heaven within the mind as well. If you're busy pushing out the idea of the greatness, the allness that is, the wonder, the magic, if you're spending your time pushing that stuff out, then that's the time and energy you should be devoting to welcoming it in so that you can actually experience some of that divine presence. Well, but you do need to take care of your mind. You need to take care of that mind. Your mind is like a garden, Your mind is like a garden. So you have to weed it, weed the garden beds, and you need to plant new seeds, and new gardens, new plants grow in the garden. And you need to pull out old plants that have been, that have become old and aren't looking too good. You need to prune them. You need to prune them so they look nice and